Hi my sewing lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Johanna. If this is your first time clicking in, thank you so much. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Here we do everything: fashion talks, sewing tutorials. If you're a fashion lover, if you're a sewing lover, here is the right place for you. So today guys, I'll be doing a tutorial on how to draft and sew this beautiful underbust corset belt. If it's something you like to learn, please keep on watching and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. So the first thing I'll be doing is to draw a straight line at the corner of my paper, and that will serve as my center front line. So for the center front, I'll use the height of 10 inches. I would mark on that line 10 inches, and I'll also mark the midpoint. Then I will square my midpoint along that line, and that will serve as my waistline. Next, I will divide my waist by 2, but I would minus 2 inches from my original waist because I want the corset to have a snatch. So I would place 13 inches on that waist line and add 2 inches for seam allowance. Then I would rule a straight line, and that will serve as my center back line. So we have our center front line and our center back line. Next, I would mark the midpoint of my waistline, which is going to be 7.5 inches, and that will serve as my side. That is my side for my side back and my side for my side front. And I would mark the height of my center back, which is 6 inches. So I would mark 3 inches above the waistline and 3 inches below the waistline. And I'll also do the same for my side line, and I would use the straight ruler to connect those dots. Perfect. Next, I'll be using my curved ruler to give a V shape to the bottom of my corset. So I'll connect from the side to the center front that we marked the 10 inches. Now to get that center front shape, I would go out by half an inch and rule that line and make a curved line to meet that side line. Very easy guys. So you're going to use my curved ruler, then connect it to the side line going to the center back. So I was not satisfied with that line, so I went up by 1 inch. Then I did the same. I just wanted it to be higher. Perfect. So I want a bit of snatch on my waistline, so I'll go out by half an inch on both sides, then connect it like a dart. Very easy. So for my center back, that is where my loops or eyelet would be. So you can use loops or you can use eyelets, whatever is available for you. Next, I'll be drawing my lines, that is my boning channels. So you can use this as your seam lines if you want, but for this video I would not be cutting those seam lines. I'll be using this pattern as it is. So if you want more snatch, you can cut away one panel so that your corset can have a very nice snatch. But if you don't want it to be too snatched, you can just follow this method. So right now I'm just cutting out my patterns. So you can cut out on the lines of the boning channels, or you can just use it as it is, like I said before. So I would label my center front, my side back, my side front, and my side center back. Now we have our pattern. Our pattern is done. Guys, I told you it's so easy. It's a very easy tutorial. You must try it out. Let me know in the comment section if you're going to try out this corset belt. It's very easy, guys. You can use scrap fabrics or just less than half a meter fabric. I promise you, this is going to make your outfit go from 0 to 100. So I'll be cutting my center front on fold, and my side back I'll be cutting 2 pieces on the grain line. So remember, I already added seam allowance to the side, so I will only be adding 1 centimeter to the top and the bottom corset. So now it's time to assemble our pieces together. I have 3 pieces for this corset, and I'll be facing and pinning wrong side to wrong side, not right side to right side, wrong side to the wrong side. So our seam will be at the front of the corset. And I also decided to add another seam on the center front. Then I would pin it wrong side to wrong side. Then I'll take it to my sewing machine and stitch on 1 centimeter seam allowance. So I stitched and pressed my seam allowances, and now I'm just trimming about 0.5 centimeter away from that seam allowance. Then I will take my bias binding and place them on top my seam to cover my seam, because my seams are at the front, so that bias binding would help conceal that seam. So I'll put my bias binding on every seam and also place it on the other side of the corset. So you can place it whatever way you want to place it. So I placed some like a V way, a slanty way. So yeah, just do what you want. Just be creative. So I'm done pinning all my bias binding on the corset, and now it's time to sew. So I'll be sewing at the edge of the bias binding on the 2 sides. So I'll be doing a top stitch. Do it carefully and straight. Like you can see on the video right now, you can see how straight my stitches are. Just have to be careful. Just do it slowly, do not rush, take your time, and you're gonna get it. And guys, Please like this video and comment, and don't forget to subscribe. That will go a long way for me. Thank you. So next I will be doing the loops, the corset loops. So what I did was to fold my bias binding in two and do a top stitch. Then I cut out 2 inches from that long bias binding, so you can cut 2 stitches of about 12 loops. So guys, we're almost done with our corset. Next thing I'll be doing is to put my boning through those boning channels, and I'll be cutting my boning 1 inch shorter than my boning channel length. Please take note guys. And I also use like a lighter to burn the top and the bottom of the bonings so that it doesn't poke through your fabric. And that is it. Do that for all your boning channels, and this is the result guys. This corset is so beautiful. It just makes my outfit looks even more nicer. And guys, if you learned something from this video, let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching.